taking his cue.
All right, David Chalian, thanks so much.
Sure.
Back with us, our panel, joining us, CNN political analyst and senior political correspondent for the New York Times, Maggie Haberman, CNN political commentator David Urban, who once served as campaign advisor to the former president, Van Jones, CNN political commentator and former special advisor to President Obama. Maggie Haberman, you just joined us, a historic night.
It certainly is, and a busy one. There's so much that we don't know, and I know that we have been saying a version of that for many, many weeks. But I would just like to remind people that the word that people, supporting Trump were putting out yesterday was fanning the flames of reports that the grand jury was out for a month. So I think there's a lot of twist to take on this. He is now going to go through the process of getting arrested, and I think that that is going to be much more jarring for him than I think people realize. I've been told that he's been briefed on what that will look like. It will involve fingerprinting. It's going to be unlike, a normal arraignment because he's going to have Secret Service, and this is going to look different. This is somebody who has spent more than 4 decades trying to avoid being arrested or being indicted. And so this is a really scary moment for him, despite whatever he says. Now, you talk to different people tonight, you hear he's fine. You talk to others who say that he's very angry. I expect that we will be hearing all of those emotions going in various ways for the coming days. I don't know what the fallout is going to be politically, and I think this is the first time that I can think of where he can't control this. He was able to control impeachment in some way because Mitch McConnell was on his side in the Senate trial and because House Republicans were on his side. He was even able to control the second impeachment to some extent. With the Mueller report and the investigation, he was never going to get indicted as a sitting president. And I think that he has an overconfidence in his ability to impact events by intimidation tactics, by pushing out headlines. This is now in the hands of whatever judge he draws and what the voters think.
There's so many potential ripple effects on public perception, voter perception. It's impossible to kind of game it out many steps in advance.
It is, in part because he's such an agent of uncertainty, right? I mean, if you think about the fact that we had a week of a news cycle that he created by saying he was going to get arrested on Tuesday, which literally no one was saying in the news media. And he created that. And then when that
he also fundraised off it.
And he fundraised off it. And then when that day came and went, he said, look, it's all falling apart. It didn't happen. So I don't know how he's going to handle this. I do notice that, he did not reiterate his call for protests. I thought that was pretty striking. I did notice that Elise Stefanik, a very close ally of his, put out a statement saying that people should organize peacefully. And everyone is trying to stress that around him because there are still these echoes of January 6, 2021.